Idea and prospect of the energy harvesting technologies in the net zero transition that we in the energy systems engineering study. So challenge of the technology in the energy transition era is in the development of the low carbon energy technologies. Due to now we are using mostly in the fossil based energy. And researchers and scientists are always striving to develop new low carbon energy technologies. So, strategy to fight the climate crisis, for example, in the regulation and policy, and also nature and technological based carbon negative solutions. So, the energy should be low carbon, and the remaining carbon should be how to say reduced. And if we talk about the energy, so it's abundant around us. So maybe we don't think something very difficult. For example, we have a sun. So sun gives us energy, heat, and also light and something. And our movement also give us energy, for example, in vibration, in the pressure, and so on. Also in our topic today, we will discuss about the thermal energy that is around us. For example, our body have heat, our vehicle, car also have a waste heat, and so on. And the other things also we can think about the many energy that we can convert to another usable energy. For example, we have heat, we have magnet, we have light, radio frequency, vibration. Then we should think, how can we get such energy? How can we utilize such energy? So this is the idea, the idea of the energy harvesting. For example, we have how to say sun energy around us, and people are thinking, experimenting, and now they know some idea of the photovoltaic effect that we can convert the photon energy directly to the electrical energy. The other things also, for example, people are walking and they are, how to say, give a pressure to the tiles or something, then it's also kind of energy. And when we think about it, we can use some kind of method to convert such pressure to utilize energy that we can utilize, for example, electricity or something. As we know, for example, we can use some material that can convert directly from the pressure to electric. It's a piezoelectric material or something. So in the extreme level, for example, the human heart, they have a constant vibration that we can change the vibration to the energy also, and so on. So the other things, when we talk about the energy, usually we discuss about the macro scale energy, kilowatt, hour, gigawatt, and so on. But in the future, so energy will be distributed. For example, before the energy talks also always about the power plant with a huge energy source and so on. But today, for example, in our rooftop or something, we have a solar PV, smaller and distributed power generation. And in the future, that distributed energy source can be more distributed to a smaller scale. For example, in the personal, in the device that we use, and so on. For example, we have a watch. If we use, for example, energy around us, body heat or vibration or something, we can think that that kind of energy, if we can convert to, for example, electricity, then we can get energy to move watch and to energize the watch that we use. And also this era also called the IoT era, where many sensors, many devices are connected to the internet, and more devices are wireless, and they are not connected to any wire. So how can we power such a device? So for example, in our body, in the future, we will have a smart glasses, smartwatch, we already have, smart shoes, and so on. So when we think that the energy, what I mean, when we think if we need to charge this kind of device gradually, or in the, how to say, many times, it's such a hassle. So if we can think about how to power the device by itself, so this is the way of future. So the self-powered device, so always need energy harvesting technologies and energy storage and so on. So the device can work by itself. This is just only one example in the personal, but if we think more broad, so we can see, for example, in the remote area or something where electricity is difficult to achieve, so self-powered device will play important role, for example, in this IoT era. Okay. So this is one example, the potential of the harvesting waste energy. For example, we have waste heat. We know that our machine or engine maybe only can use 30% or something of the heat generated to the, how to say, movement or something. But the other things, the other 60 to 70% is only goes to waste. So if we can convert such a waste heat, so we can have, for example, in this paper, they talk about 40 trillion kilowatt hour. This is one huge energy that can power our life. The current technologies always will meet the limitations. So development idea of new technology should always proceed. And for our students, so let's think, what is your idea to get the abundant energy around us to the usable energy. Maybe that's all for my opening presentation for today. So I will give back to Azam.